Hello friends, welcome. Friends, in this video, I have planned a very interesting analysis. This is about the business metrics of Indian telecom industry. The two important metrics that I have picked up for this analysis is subscriber trend and the financial trend. These trend numbers are available through TRAI and they publish it on a quarterly basis, the revenue numbers and the subscriber numbers on a monthly basis. So everybody has the opportunity to go and look at these numbers. But unfortunately, friend, these numbers are being presented in such a manner that it does not give us the story. Therefore, I took the pain to aggregate these numbers in two different dashboards and place these dashboards side by side. On the left hand side of your screen, you will see a dashboard which captures the subscriber trend of the Indian telecom industry of the key four operators Reliance Jio, Bharti, Vodafone and BSNL. And on the right hand side, I have captured the financial trend of these same operators. Now what I have done is that since the financial numbers are presented by TRAI on a quarterly basis, I have also used a time metric, the initial time metric for the subscriber dashboard also as quarter, so that we can see both the dashboard side by side and draw conclusion. Now friends, just to state you upfront, as you go through this analysis, you will find some interesting facts which you will not be able to visualize otherwise. So just stay with me and watch the full video as I go one by one and unlock these analysis and interesting facts for you to understand the telecom business better. Now let's look at the first important fact. The first important fact is the subscriber trend. So this particular chart on the left hand side of your screen, the dashboard clearly tells you the top part, which is the grand total subscribers, are telling you the total trend of subscriber in India. It increased and then it decreased. What it is telling us? It is telling us that Indian operator has done a cleanup. They have taken out all their non-paying inactive subscribers. So the subscribers, the overall subscribers in India has got cleaned up and it is all healthy and paying subscribers. So that's one important fact. That is why when the subscriber number went down, the revenue numbers are still increasing. It's very clear. So if you look at on the left and on the right hand side of your screen, you'll find that the revenue number, which is the AGR numbers, are increasing as the subscriber numbers are showing an undulating pattern. Now, who has been the biggest contributor to this cleanup in these 12 quarters? We're starting from FY21 Q4 till FY23 Q3. It has been Reliance Jio. See, Reliance Jio has lost or has cleaned up from 440 million in FY Q2 to 410 million in Q1 FY23. Right? Bharti has, however, shown a steady increase. So whatever cleanup Bharti might have done, might have done within outside this window, whatever it is visible before us. So if I change the time scale, which we can see, but let's not go into that because that's not the key point of this presentation. Now look at Vodafone Idea. This is important. Let's focus on this. Vodafone Idea has lost 55.8 million subscribers. Now even Vodafone Idea has lost 55.8 million subscribers within this 12 quarter. Their revenue numbers, the quarterly revenue numbers have largely remained same or in somehow it has increased. Look at this. 9.4 million in the first quarter of this window when it had 284.8 million. Now at the end of this quarter, it is reporting a revenue of 9,600 crores because 9.6 is in K, in thousand, in the units of K. So it is 9,600 crores and its subscriber number is 28.9 million, which is 229 million subscribers. So subscribers they have lost 55 million subscribers, 56 million subscribers, still their revenue numbers are being held static, which is quarterly revenue. Similarly, BSNL is also showing a similar trend. BSNL has lost almost half, means more than half, which is 23.6 million. Their revenue numbers are also being seen as almost stable. Here if you see BSNL and the starting quarter, which is when it was 125.8 million, it reported a revenue of 3,000 crores. Now it is reporting a revenue of 3,400 crores in the last quarter, which is very interesting, right? So this is one important fact to note. Let's conclude in this particular chart, in this part of the presentation. Subscriber dropped, revenue increase, cleanup has happened. Vodafone Idea, though it lost subscribers, its revenue contribution, quarterly revenue contribution has not shown any decline. It is, on the other hand, it has increased. Okay, so this is one. The second part of this discussion is going to be on wireline subscribers. Now, why wireline subscribers are important? Because this is a space which is unexplored in India. Indian wireline subscriber numbers today, if you see the total number today, stands around 30 million. Now, 30 million to a population of 1 billion plus people is a very low number. Look at China or US. The biggest penetration of telecom in those markets has been on wireline on a legacy point of view, because initially wireless telephony was not prevalent and everybody was focused on wireline. But unfortunately in India, fortunately or unfortunately in India, wireline was never a focus. So this is a big potential. Now, who is gaining market share here? If you look at here, Reliance Jio has gained 7.6 million subscribers starting first quarter in this particular dashboard, which is FY21 Q4 till FY24 Q3 to 10.3 million. So look at the focus of Reliance on wireline, because Reliance understands that wireline space or fixed line space is a very important space. Why? Because it contributes maximum ARPU and it has the capability to deliver maximum services, because all the TV programs, the video on demand program, everything to do with entertainment can be delivered through wireline. It can't be delivered through mobile alone, because mobile is a smaller screen and the bigger screen and the Netflix and the high quality family viewing program can only be delivered through wireline broadband. The other important part of wireline broadband is it adds to productivity, because you can use wireline broadband to do a lot of good stuff which you can't do through your smartphone, because you cannot run those productivity applications which you need to enhance your business efficiency using smartphone, because smartphone is a personal device, business device in order to enhance your business efficiency you need desktop computer, for which you need broadband connectivity. So Reliance Jio clearly sees a very big potential in this space and it is focused. Because if I do a market share here, if you see the Reliance Jio market share was 13.7%. So start of this first quarter, it has now gone to 34.3%, a significant increase. Similarly, Bharti has also increased its market share. Reliance has increased the market share by 2054 basis point. Bharti has increased the market share by 304 basis point. Now, Vodafone Idea has lost market share, though Vodafone Idea is not a player in wireline. So, we can simply discount it. But BSNL was a big player in wireline, because if I show the absolute numbers, the start of this quarter of this window, it had 7.2 million subscribers compared to 2.8 million Reliance, and Bharti had 4.6. Actually, Reliance was far behind compared to Bharti. Bharti had 4.6, Reliance had just 2.8. So Reliance is really going great as far as fixed line is concerned. Bharti hasn't gained significant market share because it has only doubled. It has not even doubled. It is less than double. Whereas BSNL, which was the prime leader in this space, has dropped. Its market share has dropped because it has not been able to leverage its legacy wireline infrastructure, the fixed line infrastructure which it had from the very beginning. It has not been able to leverage that. Even BharatNet has not, its potential has been largely left unused. So this is where the wireline space is concerned. Now let's look at the other dimension. The other dimension is rural versus urban, because rural urban is two different types of market. Unless we understand what is going on in rural and urban separately, we will not be able to understand the strategy of the operators to work in these two different markets, because these two markets requires different strategy of customer acquisition and business dynamics are completely different. Now let's look at rural and understand who is doing what in this space. Now if you look at from these two leaders operators point of view, Reliance Jio and Bharti, both are gaining market share in rural. Now Bharti actually started with 160.6 million subscribers in the start of this window quarter. Reliance Jio had 172.8 million. It has grown to 196.5 million, whereas Bharti has grown to 181.5 million. Now the picture becomes very clear if we do a market share analysis. So you find that Bharti has gained 428.9 basis point market share in rural segment, and Reliance Jio has get to 480.2 basis point market share in the rural segment. It clearly shows the focus of Reliance Jio on rural areas much more than Bharti. It's trying to get as much market share as possible compared to Bharti, because their market share numbers of Reliance Jio in rural areas higher than the market on Bharti. Whereas Vodafone has lost 781 basis point market share, which clearly points to the fact that Vodafone is unwinding from rural areas. If you see the urban, when I show you the urban dimension, you will find that in urban it has not lost so many subscribers. So if I do an absolute number, you will find that it has lost 42 million out of the total. Let's do the total. Let's do total first so that you can see. Out of the 55 million loss, 42 million it has lost in rural areas. Vodafone Idea. Imagine that it is completely unwinding from rural areas and it is becoming an urban company. It's a very, very important fact to understand that Vodafone Idea is giving away its rural space to RGO and Bharti. Whereas BSNL has lost 7.4 million subscribers in the rural areas. Now, it is important because BSNL is primarily a rural centric company, and it is losing that much amount of subscribers, and market share is a matter of concern because currently the government of India is focused on reviving BSNL. Now look at BSNL's rural market share. It is 6.2%. It started with 7.5%, now it is 6.2%. Well, BSNL is not doing good, and whatever the government of India is doing is not working. Now let's look at the urban market share. Now urban market share, Jio had 36.8% market share. Bharti had 28.28% market share to start with. Now Jio has gained 263.7% basis point market share, and Bharti has gained 261. Both are going neck to neck as far as market share is concerned. Though Jio's market share is roughly around 10% thousand basis point more than Bharti, but Bharti, since it has been able to retain its revenue numbers, it clearly points to the fact that Bharti has got higher quality subscribers compared to Jio. Though Jio has large number of subscribers compared to Bharti, Bharti has larger quality subscriber compared to Jio, high paying subscribers. Now Vodafone Idea interestingly has lost 240 basis point of market share as far as urban markets are concerned. And BSNL has also lost similar. It's lost more than Vodafone Idea. So if I look at the absolute number, you will see BSNL has lost 16.2 million subscribers in the urban area, whereas Vodafone Idea has lost 13.9 million. So that gives us a stat. So to conclude in this particular part of the presentation, that in a rural area, Vodafone Idea is completely getting routed, or it is giving its space to others and trying to consolidate this position in the urban areas only, so as to increase its operating efficiency. Whereas BSNL is neither doing good in urban areas nor it is doing good in the rural areas. Now, after having done this, I will take you to a different part of the presentation, which will give you another dimension to look at. So let's look at that. Now, why I am getting into a different space? Because this particular part is largely missing in most of the analysis. Now, what is this analysis? This analysis is about looking at the subscriber numbers on a circle by circle basis. Because circle by circle numbers are also getting reported by TRAI, and it gets missed out in all our analysis, and it gives a very important picture. Let's look at these numbers. Now, if you look at Bharti, and if I use a time scale of quarter, it tells you a different picture. What it is telling you, and before I tell you the picture, let me explain to you how this chart has been made. These green pictures, if you see, green bars you see, it points to the fact that these numbers are higher and contributing a large percentage to the overall number. This is the overall number, the grand total. And these are subscriber numbers of individual circles and absolute numbers which are contributing and adding to the total. So if you look at this, you will find that Bihar has 36 million here and Kolkata has 6 points. So if the Bihar's 36 million will get added to the total number of 57.2 million of Bharti. So that is how the chart has been made. And the numbers which are in red shows that absolute numbers are lower compared to the greener, which is higher. So greener circles are going to be circles which are going to be of importance from the operators, because there the subscriber numbers are higher as far as the particular operators are concerned. So they should be focusing on these circles from ensuring that they don't lose markets. They do not lose market share in these circles where their subscriber numbers are historically have been high. And that is where the picture will become very clear. So if you look at Bharti here, it looks like from a quarter point of view, it has been able to maintain its share in the urban areas because it has gained numbers in the urban areas. Now, if I take a time scale of a month, it gives a completely different picture. It's a very interesting picture. You see, in month in UP West, where Bharti had a reasonably large subscriber base of 18.8 million, UPS it is getting routed. It almost has lost 500K subscribers, 0.46 million subscribers Bharti has lost in UP West, which means that it is facing lot of pressure in UP East, in Kolkata, and in some other markets. Basically, UP West is the most important market where Bharti is doing pretty bad, right? And in UP East also, their growth rate hasn't been that significant. So if I take let's say, let me do 6 months. In 6 monthly, if you find that the picture is almost similar in nature. So Bharti has been under attack in UP West, right? Because where the numbers are, it is losing a lot of numbers. In other markets, it has more or less been able to consolidate their numbers. Now let's look at RGO. Now what RGO has done? RGO, if I do a monthly analysis, you will find that RGO has gained, more or less it is able to retain those markets where it has got large subscribers. And its focused on UPS West has been very significant, because if you see 1.16 million subscribers it has gained in UP West, whereas Bharti is losing subscriber in UP West because Bharti's numbers, the base numbers in UP West has been higher. See, 18.8 million, it is now at 18.3 million, which clearly shows that Bharti is in under fire from RGO as far as UP West market is concerned. Okay. Now let's go to Vodafone Idea. Now if you look at Vodafone Idea, you will find that Vodafone Idea is losing subscribers in the most important markets, like for example Maharashtra, Bihar, MP, UP West, Gujarat, UP East, West Bengal. So all important markets where Vodafone Idea's strength is, they are losing losing subscribers. So this gives a very, whereas in Delhi, so interestingly in Delhi, their subscriber loss has not been very, very significant. Similarly in Mumbai also you will find that Vodafone Idea has not lost significant market, even though their numbers are pretty high. So in metros in Mumbai, Delhi, they have been able to consolidate. Mumbai has been primarily a very important market for Vodafone Idea because it has got a lot of low frequency spectrum in 900 MHz band, and their quality of 2G and 3G and 4G networks are pretty good because of 900 MHz. So it should not lose large number of subscribers in Mumbai. And Delhi, see, Delhi it has not lost significant market share. And then in BSNL, the same story. It is losing market share or subscriber numbers in all the important markets, right? In AP, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, UP East, HP, Rajasthan, Punjab, MP, UP West, it is losing market share. So maybe, Reliance Jio is targeting both Bharti and BSNL in UP West, because in UP West, if I go back to, again, if you go here, you will find in UP West, Reliance Jio has gained 1.616 million subscribers, whereas Bharti has lost 500,000 subscribers, and BSNL has also lost, if you look at BSNL in UP West, has got 500,000 subscribers. So which clearly shows that Reliance Jio is taking subscribers in UP West from both Bharti as well as BSNL. So this in turn, so one more fact which I wanted to see here, which I just want to see if I zoom out at a quarter level, you will find a very interesting thing. Reliance Jio has lost subscribers. If I zoom out in Mumbai, it has lost 1.79 million subscribers in Mumbai, which is their headquarter. So I find it very strange why it has happened. Maybe it has done some cleanup in Mumbai. That is why the numbers are showing very, very low. Because on a monthly basis, the numbers are not so bad. Let's look at Mumbai. Where is Mumbai? Here is Mumbai. It has lost, though it has gained 0.6 million subscribers in Mumbai in last 12 months. But in last 12 quarter, Reliance Jio, if I do a quarter numbers, you'll find Reliance Jio actually has lost around 1.8 million subscribers in Mumbai, which is kind of very strange to me. I don't know what is going on there, right? So this is, in short, the overall story, and I don't want to get further on this. I just want to conclude. The conclusion number one is subscriber cleanup has happened in this market, telecom market, and therefore the total subscriber has reduced. Reliance Jio has been responsible for major cleanup within this 12 quarter, which I shown in the dashboard. It has done cleanup of around 30 million subscribers. Bharti might have cleaned up, but Bharti might have cleaned up in the earlier months. Vodafone Idea is giving away their rural market. It is losing market share like left and right in the rural markets. It is consolidating their market in the urban areas. Fourth fact, BSNL is losing out subscribers in both the markets, both urban. It is doing miserably bad. I don't know what is going to happen to BSNL. The fifth important fact is Reliance Jio is gaining market share as far as fixed line is concerned, and with 5G Jio fiber, they have a huge potential to gain market share in urban fixed line broadband, which is a unexplored space in India. So operators top line can be dependent. You can basically say that since the mobile space has saturated, the fixed line space is not saturated in India. There is a huge potential for both Bharti and Vodafone, Bharti and Reliance Jio to gain top line by taking more and more fixed line subscribers with 5G, which is the fiber, air fiber. Vodafone is concerned. Now, if you look at Vodafone has given up the space as far as fixed line subscribers are concerned. They have completely given up. So they have not only unwinded for rural, they have not been focused on fixed line. So they have no revenue potential in fixed line, neither fixed line, not in rural areas. So they are consolidating their space in a very niche area, which is urban, and they are morely mobile centric. Though Vodafone Idea has 5G spectrum, they can, if they want to in near future, focus on air fiber to gain more wireline subscribers. But we have to see when they will launch their 5G subscription. They will 5G network. BSNL has done pretty badly. They are not doing any great. They are losing out market in all the dimension of business. I don't know what's going to happen to BSNL, even though government has focused a lot of funds in BSNL. And if you do a circle level analysis, you will find that interestingly, Mumbai Reliance Jio has lost a lot of subscribers. If you do a zoom out and do a quarterly level analysis, you'll find that from FY21 Q4 till FY24 Q3, Reliance Jio in Mumbai, it has lost. Then Bharti has been losing subscribers in, if I zoom in important markets like UP West, it is facing a lot of attack from Jio, and BSNL is losing market share in all the important markets. Both Vodafone and both Vodafone and BSNL is losing market share in all the important markets. So their situation is dismal. Whereas Vodafone has been, fortunately for them, they have been able to consolidate their market share in Delhi and in Mumbai. Because in Mumbai, Vodafone is pretty strong because their network quality is good because of the 900 megahertz. They have got 11 megahertz of 900 megahertz spectrum. So their quality of the network is very good. So unlikely they will lose market share, and they should do good in both Delhi and Mumbai. So this in short is the overall presentation, friends. I hope that you might have liked this presentation, and you let me know if you have any feedback or comments or anything that you want to ask, put it in the comment section. And if you want me to cover a particular video in depth, let me know. I will try to do whatever best is possible from my side to extract out the information, and will put out a video. And as usual, and thanks for your patient listening, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much for your time. Thanks a lot.